Good morning, Daily Planners. This is David Monroe, CCIM. Today is Wednesday, January 30th, 2019, and you know what that means. It's Hump Day! Sorry, I like to get silly a little bit every now and again. This is week 5 of the first quarter, and once again, we are going to go off the cuff. As you can probably tell already, I am not reading from a script, and I had a really good time not reading from the script yesterday. I'm going to ask again, if you would please leave a comment below. Just type in yes if you like the new format and you enjoy me just reading off or just going off the cuff and not having a script, or type no, you sound like a goofball and a moron, please go back to a script. That way, moving forward, I know how to help you better. One thing I realized that we didn't do yesterday because I didn't have a script is we did not do the morning mantra. So moving forward every day, we will continue to do the morning mantra because I think that's important. So if you remember, the morning mantra is create the thoughts that cause motivation to drive the actions that produce results. So my thoughts for today for my morning mantra is stories sell. And the reason I chose that as my morning mantra is because of the 30-day challenge. Today, we're getting into actually creating what's called our origin story. And stories are really what sells products and services, not the product or service itself. If you think about it, everything is emotionally driven. And if we can use a story to tie the prospect into how we felt when we had our aha moment or our epiphany and said, oh my gosh, this is what I have to do, and then you became successful doing that. If we can tie them in and give them that same feeling we had, then the product or service really sells itself. So that's the whole reason behind my thought for today being stories sell, and that'll keep me motivated because my task today for the 30-day challenge is to create my origin story, and I use that through a script that was created, and there's 8 steps to it, and it's going to take some time to do, and I've worked on it a little bit, and I think I've got it pretty good, but it's going to need some fine-tuning, and this will keep me motivated to do so. So yesterday, if you remember, I said I wanted to attempt to contact 25 prospects. I wanted to complete the tasks for yesterday's 30-day challenge and move the podcast to Libsyn. Well, as we discussed in the podcast yesterday, Libsyn was a no-go for me right now, so we went ahead and we scratched that right off the list. So how did I do as far as my contact attempts are concerned? Well, I made 30 contacts, not 25, 30 contact attempts. I talked to 8 decision makers. I didn't schedule any appointments. I kept 2 appointments. I didn't sign any contracts and I didn't close any deals. But I did find a 1,200 unit portfolio that just from an email that the owner saw, he called me up and he said, look, we weren't thinking of selling right now. He said, but I saw your email, and he said, I would consider it. And so we're moving forward to look at the buyer that I'm representing right now off this marketing campaign to see if we can't put the 2 of them together and sell that portfolio. That'd be a pretty good way to start the year in 2019, I would have to say. So for the 30-day challenge, I did complete all my tasks yesterday. All I had to do was read a chapter in a book and start to think about the origin story coming in today, and then today we actually are creating the origin story. So that was easy to complete. So for today, what do I want to accomplish today? Let's go back and just review real quickly what the weekly goals were. If you remember, I said I wanted to contact 125 prospects to sell my current off-market inventory and find new opportunities, and it looks like we're accomplishing both of those so far. Complete all the tasks assigned for the 30-day challenge and lose 2 pounds. So today I'm attempting to contact 25 prospects to sell off-market inventory and find new opportunities. To complete my tasks for the 30-day challenge, and today is day 10 of that challenge. And like I said, I've already gone through and started working on that script and do have some work to finish it. And then actually tell my origin story once I have it created. I'm going to tell that origin story this evening on Facebook Live. So if you're listening to this, just keep in mind somewhere between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time, I will be telling my origin story that I've created throughout the day on Facebook Live this evening. I do have one appointment today, and that's my coaching call. I don't have any other scheduled appointments, and I've got it on my calendar. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm really going to try to focus on the 30-day challenge today. I completely understand how important it is for telling stories to sell the services that we sell as brokers, or to sell ourselves to investors when we're trying to invest, or to sell a product if you have a product that you're trying to sell. Whatever that case is, that story is ultimately what's going to make that decision for that prospect. So I'm going to spend a lot of time today working on that origin story. My 25 contacts are set. I've got them on my list. I'll start contacting them later on today. I've got a 1-hour prospecting time block set for that on my calendar. And we're just going to continue to work and build this prospecting campaign out and try to continue to figure out a way to better sell our services, which is the whole purpose of this 30-day challenge, and see if we can't come out the back end of this shining. So it looks like today's podcast is going to be a little bit of a short one today. We're only 7 minutes into this, but I think this is a good stopping point. That balancing, we're right at that pivot point for the week, being Wednesday. So you guys have a great day. Make it a successful one today, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.